we go. Okay guys, so I have no idea if this is gonna work, but I will do my best. You can't hear me? Oh, fuck. Okay, you can hear me. I don't know what happens. Probably music and those little lower volume on this one, and I'm just up into practice session for the first person driving. Ravenous. Honestly, I'm afraid the stream might start lagging shortly. Oh. If you want to take over, you can once, because I'm really... I think my PC will... Mic check? Okay. We are gonna switch now, and this is gonna take over. He got back in time, so...
see if mine completely bins it now. Oh, it's collecting the wrong screen. How interesting. Okay, let's have a little look at that. 1 second, everybody. Yeah, there we go. Lovely stuff. Okay. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the last round of the Porsche Cup Multiclass here at P&R Racing. My name is Anders. Sorry, we've been struggling with a bit of technical difficulties. But before we go trackside, as they are currently in qualifying, like I said, it's the last round. And it's a toss-up between 66 and Skyring. 66 needs to beat Skyring with 9 points to spare. So unless Skyring has a really bad race today, which I highly doubt he will, 66 has got all the work to do. The GT4 class is completely wrapped up. Burridge is our GT4 championship winner, with Cole not being able to get, well, he can get closer, but not in a way that will earn them more positions. And Verbovic could mathematically get into P2 in the championship if they win this race, but we will have to wait and see as we go trackside. And we're currently watching Swatka, sorry. But this is the driver that has it all to do. 66 pretty much needs to absolutely smash Skyring and hope that Skyring falls down to below 9th position and 66 to win. That's what it's going to take, or need to take, sorry, to get this victory. Or Skyring gets a big old DNF, because there's no points for a DNF. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in today's event. But the reality is, all Mr. Skyring needs to do is finish in the top 9, and they will win the Porsche Multiclass Season 1 here at Pretty Ninja, hosted by WSS. Did you want me to send you over the login details for hosting it, and you can have a look? Sorry, everyone. Because if we can get it sorted, we can announce something at the end of the stream. Oh, hang on a minute. What's this asking me to do? We just keep an eye on Skyring. Sadly, realistically, the main race tonight is in the Porsche 911 Cup class, so we'll have to keep an eye out for that one tonight. And I would tell you about more events that we've got coming on the way, but at the moment we've got something bigger happening, which hopefully, depending on how it goes over the next 45 minutes, will depend on whether we announce it tonight or on Sunday or even on Monday. Okay, so that's that. Account sharing. Oh, do you want to ping me your email address?
Yes.
And I can share access. Nicely done, sir. There we go. I should receive an email now. I probably did do something wrong. Location.
Yeah, definitely.
Apparently we're based in the US, apparently. Or I am, at least. Here we go. So I hope you're all doing well. Hope you had a good Christmas break. Hope you had a good New Year's break. Smith is looking to start 2024 pretty strong in the number 1 Porsche car today. 66 currently sitting P3. A full second behind Skyring. And now all the cars are starting to get over the timing line and get their laps in. It's good to see everyone on tonight. We've got 2 divisions tonight. Not quite sure exactly how many is across the 2 divisions, but we'll just have to keep an eye out for it.
I already found what you did wrong.
Did you? What was it? Just tell me and show me. Let me have a look.
Only created the C name record, not the
Did
A
I?
record.
I thought I created the A record as well. Is it not lower down?
Nope,
Is it not?
I don't see it.
So when you go to...
I don't see it.
I definitely did an A. 100% did an A. Where's that gone? Okay, cool. Do what you need to do, my good sir. Yeah, I literally remember typing that bloody number out. I wonder where that went then. Okay, never mind. Never mind.
Yep, that's working.
It's working now. Sweet. So who have we got in? We got Moladan in tonight. Mayer is also here tonight. Rowan, Mateus, Spall, Mole, aka Mole, going side by side down Camel straight into the chicane. So more TV cameras and Spall spins the rear end. Vermovic is currently leading the way in the GT4 class ahead of Rabasinton. So Watka is also currently P3 in the GT4. Batori moves over. That's very sportsmanship. Simichenko, P14 overall. P6 in class. Butler is yet to set a lap time, but this could be it. There we go, P3 for Butler. And 66 is now within half a second of Jay Skyring up ahead, but half a second is quite the gap, really. The reality of things. Linton is just heading down the Camel straight now. So this should be their last lap. Coulson is also now on their last flying lap, really, yet to set a time. West is also in the pits, so starting at the back of the grid here. Race control still in the pits. Sadly, we've got a couple of no-shows, which is a shame. Coulson keeps out of the way of the Cup class. It's a little bit late on the brakes there for the GT4 driver. As we get back on board with Butler. That's the end of qualifying, so all the final laps are coming through. 66 across the line, no improvement. Can Butler ruin their day? We shall wait and see. I did have a little look last night, Lemmy, about the Steam API. Looks a bit awkward, but not at the same time. It's really weird. Someone's pulled over and pulled out. That's Rowan. in P8. Throwing in the towel for qualifying, but then again there is a... No, it's a 25-minute race, sorry. 25-minute race tonight, not 45. That's Sunday nights. In the GT2 class. But Butler is the one to watch out for, and so is Smith in the background, actually. And Sinton nips ahead of Umovic. 2 tenths quicker than qualifying. Linton moves into P4. So splits Butler and Smith. Mateus moves into P8, pushing... I think that's Yodor, I think you pronounce it. I think it's like a silent F. But Butler comes over the line, takes P2 away from 66, but it's not fast enough to get ahead of Jay Skyring. Smith is yet to cross the line as well. Where are they? There they are. And Coulson moves into P14, finally getting a lap on the board. So Smith is the last car on track, leaving it right to the very end. It's not looking too bad on the pace here. So we'll just wait and see. How good is that brakes? Is he going to hit the apex? Absolutely nails apex 1. Oh, and loses the rear end. Oh, my dears. With 6 seconds left to improve, that could well have been a very close and tight lap. But whilst we're at it, let me talk you through the rest of our events. The GT2 World Championship finishes this weekend. 66 is our GT2 World Champion. And we're finishing at Yas Marina Circuit. The Porsche Multiclass is what you're watching tonight. It's the last round. And tonight we will find out who the Cup Sprint Class champion is. But the PNTCC will be back on Monday night for its last round at Bathurst at the Mountain of Panorama to find out who will be crowned the PNTCC Season 4 champion. Will it be Jamski? Will it be J Sky? Only 4 points in it. It's going to be a very, very good race, I believe. And now we are just waiting for the race to start. Here we go. All the cars are now on the grid. And we will start by watching 66, who is currently sitting pretty in P3. And we'll just keep the music on just for a moment. We've got 40 seconds left until the race starts. You can see it on the countdown timer at the very top. I wish I could turn this little graphic here around. So this one here. This one here, if I could turn it around and then rest it like on here, that would look pretty sick, wouldn't it? I would think. That would look pretty cool. But no, I can't do that. Don't be silly. Control. Oh, it looks like we're about to go lights out. Sort out in just a minute. We'll let it just randomly hang there, and to be fair, the PNR logo is in the way massively anyway. And off they pop, moving the race time back into the middle. And Jay Skyring's got a great start, but so is 66. He's got the inside line, pushing Butler wide. Can he get into P2? He needs to. And Butler runs a little bit wide onto the gravel as almost everyone makes it through T1 without a mistake. Mateus being a bit of a loser out there. Mayer also losing out there. Sinton definitely losing out there down in P16. What's going on here for Sinton? Starting P1 in the GT4 class. And now jostling for position. He's got Bariotti in front as Butler moves into P2. Butler not in contention as someone's just gone really wide there. That's Smith. Looking like locking up on the brakes. Losing many positions again. But it's 20 minutes or 25 minutes, sorry. Is it 25, 20 minutes? I don't know why we're already on... It's not been 6 minutes already. Jesus Christ, has it? No, it can't have been. So it must have been 20 minutes, sorry. I should learn what sort of events I set up, really, shouldn't I? That'd be good. But can Sinton, after the terrible start, get his act together and get back to it? You see Mayer moving up, and Malodan is falling massively down the order, and there he is. Sadly, falling right down the pecking order, but to be fair... Oh, and there goes Coulson. Currently in P3, line up the rear end. There's going to be some heavy front end damage that's going to affect his aero and his cornering ability. And around Spa, that's pretty much the nail in the coffin for him. So that's Sinton moving up back up to P3. So Wataka in P2 and Firmovic leading the way in the GT4 class currently. As we take a look back to the battle ahead, DRS is enabled apparently. Whether that matters or not, no, it doesn't. And 66, who's in the battle for the championship, has got it all to do. Camera angles around Spa are really weird. It goes really quiet, like really quiet. Like all of the camera angles seem to be very quiet for some reason. I don't think I like it very much. And there is 66. Is there any close battles? So someone runs a bit wide there. Molodan is making their way back up the field, and there is some close battles because it looks like Sinton and Sawatka are having a good old tussle here. Sawata being very defensive here. And Molodan is going to be trying to make way fairly soon. It's just whether Rabimus can make up for what probably was a bit of a rough T1 corner. It does look like Rabimus is all over the rear end here of the P2 driver in the GT4 class, and the Cup car is going to come on by. It's going to hinder Rabimus for now, but could come in useful in a moment when the Cup car tries to get by. It's going to put the other GT4 off the line. As whether Rabimus can take full advantage of this or not. Tucked right in. He's now got the inside line. Much better drive out of the corner there for Rabimus. And makes his way up into P2 in the GT4 class. Firmovic is well away. About 3 seconds ahead, in fact. Skyring currently just setting the fastest lap of the race so far. With a 2:23.6. And we'll just keep an eye and see Sawatka maybe try move into chicane, but it'd be a bit silly really. Rear end of that GT4 is not very happy, so we will keep an eye on Rabimus, who is not far off the pace of Firmovic. So we'll have to keep an eye on that battle towards the end of the race. Everyone else in the circuit, West being the last driver to come round, are fairly well spaced out. Coulson is currently trying to get by Munoz, but with that aero damage it's going to be quite tricky. As Molodan gets past Firmovic, and you can see the gap between Firmovic and Rabimus, or Sinton rather, is 4 seconds. So we'll just have to keep an eye on that one. But if Firmovic does get a win, he will get P2 in the championship, which would be a very fine result. And Smith moves ahead of Mayer. Mayer is currently off the circuit. Oh, and he's just done a Lance Stroll. Is this where I think it is? Oh, it's before where I think it is. How is he spun there? Munoz is disconnected from the server. Meg doing a very safe rejoin, liking that. But how on earth did he spin it there? He must have spun it around the chicane and then just tried doing a full 180. or 360, sorry, and it's just not paying off. The rear end of that Porsche is not looking very happy for Anthony Mayer. Now moved down to P14. And Sinton is closing the gap ahead, but I don't think it's at a quick enough rate. Jay Skyring is our current race leader, championship leader also. And there's not a lot that 66 can do right now. As we can see in the background, Linton just setting a really good lap there. 66 is slowed up a little bit. So I don't know if Linton is going to try and make a move on 66 ahead of them. This could be the nail in the coffin for the Porsche Multiclass Cup Group Championship. A lot of speed being carried by both of them. But that toe is strong. 66 isn't really defending either. Can Linton keep it tucked and tight? Leaves a little bit of room for 66, but I think 66 is going to have to yield. Yeah, there's nothing that really 66 can do. So that's 66 down to P4, and Linton goes defensive. Down into the right-hander. But 66 will be kicking themselves a little bit. Spall has gone off the circuit. Currently in P10 at the chicane section. And it's just whether 66 can get anything done. And 66 is looking fairly racy, so it could well be a case of the toe is king around Spa. Butler's just a little bit off the pace of Skyring, so not able to quite give 66 the battle. Sorry, the Skyring quite the battle quite yet, but who knows? There is 10 minutes left of the race to go, and something may become of it. The rest of the field, as I mentioned, is fairly close together. Fairly spread, sorry. Fairly spread. Moladan is the only one that might be making some moves fairly soon, but goes very deep into chicane there. You can probably see that Moladan is quicker than Rowan here. And Spaulding's got a drive through for cutting. Yeah, 3 seconds quicker, in fact. So Moladan is definitely going to be getting by fairly shortly. Moladan should be getting the job done down the Camel Straight here. Being forced to go around the outside, but I think Rowan's going to try a brake late, and hopefully this won't be a bit of carnage. You can see Rowan's braking really late. But Moladan has just got the better line going through there. And it's just going to get the job done. I don't think Rowan can really do anything about that. He is 3 seconds a lap slower at the end of the day. Moladan just needs to stick to his racing line and just get that pace going again. And that'll be the end of that. The gap now for the GT4 class is now 3.5 seconds. 66 is still only 6 tenths off Linton in third place. Oh, sound like running a little bit wide there for Linton, which is going to allow 66 to just come on through. And And now 66 back up to third place. All it takes is fine margins here. But with 8 minutes to go, something drastic has got to happen for 66 to get this championship. And he's already got Linton all over the back of them. 66 has just set his fastest lap of the race so far, a 24.1. Now we know 66 is quite pacey, but we also know that the P&R community has been doing a hell of a lot of AMS2 recently, and then I can imagine going back to AC. It's definitely quite a different kettle of fish. And I think Rowan again here, as Spall goes through the pit lane to do their drive-through penalty. That's whether Linton wants to give 66 a bit of a run. And it looks like he does. He wants to try and go round the outside. Oh, not quite enough room left there by 66, but they both get away with it unscathed, so got fairly lucky there. Not quite enough left on the inside there, and Sinton moves into P12. What's the gap now? 3.7. 66 lives to fight another day. Mateus goes ahead of Yodor. Do you reckon that's how you pronounce it, Lemmy? Yodor? Even though it's got a... Well, to be fair, his full name, looking at the app, is a lot longer than that. Yodor? Yodor. It feels Norwegian. Is it Norwegian? Danish. Fyodorovs. Fyodorovs, maybe?
Probably, yeah. Fyodorovs or... yeah. I'm not gonna try it.
I can barely speak English, let alone pronounce European names. I flipping struggle with English names at the end of the day, like Smith. I don't know why I do commentary. I can't talk. I can't pronounce words or anything. But Fyodorovs is definitely losing a bit of time now to Mateus ahead, and Smith has dropped 1.3 seconds on 66 here, but also just set his PB, so I'm not quite sure what's happened there, because 66 didn't set a PB, so I'm really not quite sure what's going on there, as we're coming into 5 minutes left of the race to go, and Jay Skyring is just finding it all too easy. The 888 Porsche. Pardon me. Fyodorovs has got a drive through for track cuts. And I think realistically that's probably the only thing that can really affect Skyring now, is either a weird moment where he spins out or getting a drive through penalty for track cuts. That's really 66's only hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. And looking at how Jay Skyring is driving, I don't think that's going to happen. What's going on through the rest of the field? Smith is slowly closing the gap to 66. Pardon me, apologies. It's been a very long day. Let me. Do you reckon it's a very good Formula Renault mod at all? Okay. As Molodam moves into P7. With oh, sorry. Woo! It's been a very long day. Flodorovs is currently doing their drive-through. They haven't stopped, have they? Drive-through just taken, yeah. Lovely stuff. Mayer, however, is not having the best of races today, as 66 is off at a chicane, so I got a funny feeling there could be contact, and 66 just smacked it into a wall as well. 2 minutes left to go. And that's the championship done and dusted for Jay Skyring, who as long as he can not disconnect and not get a DNF will be the 911, or no, what is it, 912? 919? I can never remember.
No clue. I haven't written
I always get it wrong. I always get it wrong. No, it is 911 GT3. No, 992. So it's a Porsche 911 GT3 Cup 992.
Yeah.
Not a mouthful at all, is it?
That's for you.
Either way, Jay Skyring is going to be the champion of this class. As long as he can bring it over the line. Doesn't really matter now where he finishes. And there is 66. But I didn't see the event happen, but I know it's happened, and it was 2 minutes towards the end. So I will look at that event and that event only after the race, as we wait for the championship leaderboard to update. The rest of the field race, I think, has been absolutely fine. But 66 is our GT2 world champion, at least. That's Butler and Linton. What? That was a bit odd. I swear I just said Linton moved into P2 all of a sudden, but very peculiar. Yeah, that's Linton. Don't know what's going on there. And there's Smith coming down the hill. Remember, we still have some more events happening this week. This Sunday night is the GT2 World Championship finale, but if we don't really get any sign-ups, it will just be cancelled, and we'll just do an AMS2 night instead. Purely because, yeah, there's no real positions in the championship left to fight for, really. It's all done and dusted. In fact, shall we? I think we should just do that anyway. I'll check the driver count afterwards. If it's no more than 5, then I'll just, yeah, we'll just do an AMS2 event on that night instead. Sounds good to me. So that's one thing you'll notice here on Pretty Ninja Racing going forwards. Wednesday nights is going to be our community night. There won't be a league race, but I will be streaming either my position from it or whether it's just a bit of commentary for the night or something like that. But it'll be mainly AMS2, AC or ACC. Just a bit of fun. To get involved in those, you will need to be a part of our Discord, because all the details will be on there as well for you to be able to sign up. So make sure you check out the description below this video, and you'll find the Discord link there awaiting you to click it. As the finish line is awaiting Jay Skyring to bring that baby blue and orange striped Porsche to the start finish line, unless this GT4 car murders them, which would be quite the scene. Not in a good way. And I don't think Butler's going to do a lunge from 2 seconds back. So Jay Skyring comes around the final corner to go over the start finish line to become the Porsche Multiclass GT 911 flipping champion. I don't know what the hell I tried to say there. Butler went into the pits. 60-second penalty to final time. Why is that? Did he have a drive-through?
Probably.
Oh. So congratulations to Jay Skyring in becoming our Porsche Multiclass 911 Cup class champion. Commiserations to 66 who gave it his all the way to the end. And Vermovic at the moment is in a very good place to finish P2 in the GT4 Championship. And Sinton will be on the podium in the GT4 class, as well as Sawataka, who is just driving into the pit lane. And Bathory is now taken third place away from them as I say that. Interesting. Oh, I think Sawataka did quick travel back to the pits, which is a big no-no here at P&R. Vermovic crosses over the line and stops and takes a victory in the GT4 class. Sinton finishes P2. Where is Bathory? There is Bathory. Where is Sawatka? Yeah, I got a funny feeling they fast travel back to the pits, which is a hefty penalty. Is a big no-no here in the P&R community. And Bathory is going to come over the line to finish P3 in the GT4 class. Simachenko is finishing P4. Coulson recovering to P5. And Sawatka will be rounding us off. But Jay Skyring, who is already logged out by the looks of it, is our GT or 911 Cup class, champion. So that's the end of the P&R multi-class. Let us know what your thoughts were in the comments below of the whole series this is, and whether we should do it again. But bear with me one moment. Take a quick look at what may have happened to 66 at the end of that race with 2 minutes to go, and see if any penalties need to be dished or not dished. That is to be. How are we looking, let me? Okay. Oh, really? Oh, okay. I'm sure it was 66 that we watched Bennett. Like a few minutes to go. Oh, there it is. So what happened to 66? He's all on his Todd. So we're coming into the chicane. What happens? Oh, just too much speed. Just completely lost it. And Smith just gives him the cheeky, the cheeky horn. Oh, 66. That's unlucky, my guy. But yeah, no penalties to give. go then. So our events, that's the end of that one there. Go. Right, let's have a little look-see if the standings are updated. I don't think they would have done just yet. Welcome to unit. If you see this pin unit is installed and working, critical configuration is required. Online documentation, please refer to. Thanks for using these units. Let's have a little look at the standings. Not updated quite yet. Oh, so I can close and approve divisions. Done. Close. Close and approve divisions. Okay. Close. Mainly GT4 cars in the other race. In fact, there were some fast GT4 cars in the other race, interestingly. So now the standings should be done. So here we go, ladies and gentlemen. This is the final standings for the Porsche Multi-Class Championship. Jay Skyring is our champion in the Porsche Cup Series with 183 points. 158 points goes to 66. Mayer finishes P3 ahead of Butler by just 3 points, and Mayer getting on the podium in the Porsche Multi-Class. Realistically, I think if Butler started off in the Porsche Cup class, he would have been right up there with 66 and Skyring. Lloyd finishing P5, Mateus P6, Spool P7, Sobek P8, Coulson P9, and Moladan rounding off the top 10. In the GT4 category, Burridge is our GT4 champion, we already know this, but Vermovic takes P2 in the championship with 66 points. And J. Cole takes P3. Rabimus almost taking the P3 slot, but only 7 points away in P4. Coulson takes P5. Oshagan takes P6. Shimashenko 7th. Shiv in P8. Butler, as you can see, in P9. And Kawalia takes P10. Thank you very much for watching tonight. We will save the announcement until Monday night after the PNTCC. It gives us a bit more time then, less rushing. But until then, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back on Sunday night for a bit of AMS2. If you want to get involved, make sure you hit the link in the description below to join our Discord. We're all very friendly. All you have to do is accept our terms and conditions and donate 1 kidney to the cause, and you are allowed to join in. But until next time, ladies and gentlemen, look after yourselves and goodbye.